Imagine spending over $500 million to build one of the most luxurious skyscrapers on Earth. A tower designed for millionaires. A building filled with luxury apartments, breathtaking views, and world-class amenities. Now imagine walking through its hallways and hearing nothing. No voices. No footsteps. No neighbors. Just silence. Hundreds of millions of dollars were invested into this skyscraper. Developers promised it would become one of the most desirable addresses in the world. Instead, it became known by a far more disturbing nickname. The Ghost Skyscraper. A tower so empty that entire floors sat completely abandoned. A building where darkness filled the windows at night. A real estate dream that slowly transformed into a financial nightmare. So how did a $500 skyscraper become one of the strangest failures in modern real estate history? Let's find out. The dream. Every great disaster begins with a dream. In the early stages, the project looked unstoppable. The developers had a vision. They wanted to build more than just another skyscraper. They wanted to create a symbol. A landmark that would dominate the skyline and attract the wealthiest people on the planet. The location was prime. The architecture was stunning. The marketing campaign promised luxury unlike anything seen before. Potential buyers were shown images of elegant interiors, private amenities, breathtaking rooftop views, and a lifestyle reserved for the global elite. Investors loved the idea. Money poured in. Construction crews worked around the clock. As the tower rose higher and higher, expectations grew even larger. Many believed this building would become one of the city's greatest success stories. But beneath the excitement, a problem was already beginning to form. The warning signs. And buyers weren't arriving as quickly as expected. The apartments were priced at extraordinary levels. Only a tiny percentage of people could afford them. Developers assumed wealthy investors from around the world would rush to purchase every unit. But reality had other plans. Economic conditions began to change. Market confidence weakened. Potential buyers became more cautious. Some investors backed away completely. Others decided to wait. The warning signs were there. But by then, hundreds of millions of dollars had already been committed to the project. Construction continued. The tower moved closer to completion. When the skyscraper finally opened, everything appeared perfect. The lobby sparkled. The elevators gleamed. The apartments looked magnificent. From the outside, it looked like a huge success. But appearances can be deceiving. Many of the units remained unsold. Entire sections of the building sat empty. The few residents who moved in quickly noticed something strange. The building felt deserted. Elevator rides often happened without seeing another person. Hallways remained quiet day and night. Common areas designed for hundreds of residents were often completely empty. What was supposed to be a vibrant luxury community felt more like an abandoned movie set. And then people started talking. The nickname spread quickly. The Ghost Skyscraper. At first, it sounded like an exaggeration. But as more reports emerged, the reputation grew stronger. At night, large sections of the tower remained dark. Few lights appeared in the windows. Visitors described an eerie atmosphere. Some residents claimed they could go days without seeing another neighbor. Imagine living inside one of the most expensive buildings in the city and feeling like you're the only person there. The contrast was shocking. From the outside, the tower represented wealth and success. Inside, it felt strangely empty. The Ghost Skyscraper had become a symbol of something much larger. The dangers of overconfidence. The risks of speculation. And the consequences of building for demand that never arrived. The financial nightmare. The emptiness wasn't just embarrassing. It was expensive. Massive skyscrapers cost enormous amounts of money to maintain. Security. Cleaning. Utilities. repairs, staff. All of these expenses continue whether the apartments are occupied or not. Without enough residents, the financial pressure began to grow. Investors who expected huge returns faced uncertainty. Developers struggled to justify the project's enormous cost. What had once been marketed as a guaranteed success story was becoming a cautionary tale. The numbers simply didn't match the original promises. And every empty apartment represented lost revenue. Millions of dollars sat trapped inside unsold units, waiting. Year after year, the story of the ghost skyscraper isn't really about a building. It's about human ambition. Throughout history, people have believed that bigger automatically means better. That expensive automatically means valuable. That if enough money is invested into a project, success is guaranteed. But reality doesn't work that way. Markets change. Demand changes. Consumer behavior changes. And even the most impressive projects can fail when expectations become disconnected from reality. The ghost skyscraper became a powerful reminder that success isn't measured by construction costs. It's measured by whether people actually want what you're building. Today, the skyscraper still stands high above the city skyline. An incredible achievement of engineering and design. But it also serves as a warning. A reminder that ambition without demand can create monuments to failure. Because sometimes the most expensive buildings aren't the most successful. Sometimes the brightest dreams cast the darkest shadows. And sometimes, a $500 million skyscraper can become a ghost. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more incredible business mysteries, financial disasters, and unbelievable stories from around the world.